Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today, gonna be going over your spoilers for the upcoming week. What's the upcoming week? The 22nd? So just quick spoilers for that, and then we'll get into day 3 of Guild Wars Red Restriction. So far so good. 10-0. Got a set the first day, didn't get it the second day. Haven't looked at the results yet, so I'll look at that with y'all on here live. But I got the auto battle going, so you have something to look at while I set her up right now. So let's do that. Save that. Got a thumbnail. They're all kind of samey because it's the same thing over and over. But got the Takshaka on the thumbnail because Takshaka is coming next week. It's a good one. I know event keys you've had to use a lot lately, probably. But, maybe you've been saving for Takshaka? I don't know. Wouldn't be my top pick, but it's up there for sure. It's in the conversation for sure. Probably shouldn't sing the whole song, because you never know. Alright, Gems of War is the game. Starting late today, gonna be a quick stream. So we gotta get here early and turn up. Thank you, Sana, for the gifted on the Ghost Train. Appreciate it. The reminder stream, the placeholder, whatever you want to call it, that we have to do. Trying to find my own stream here, and it's very difficult. Boy, howdy, is it difficult to find my own stream. I don't know how you guys do it. You gotta go to my channel, you gotta look at your subscriptions. You can't hit the home tab. If you hit the home tab, it's just gonna show you what they want you to watch. If you hit your subscription tab, then it will show you, you know, whoever posts that you're subscribed to, in order of them posting. On the home tab, it just shows you whatever YouTube feels like they want you to watch. They try to get it right, but on that subscription tab now, stuff that you actually chose yourself, and it shows, like, if I post, it'll show me there, most likely. Might take a minute to show up, but like for me right now, it's taking a minute to show up. I'm almost like, what's going on here? Because it's still not there. Alright, there it is finally. That's how long it took me to find my own stream. Trey's here. How's it going, man? We playing today? I don't know if you sent me a message or not. Alright. Thanks for the 6, bro. Alright, so we're 11 out of 25. If you guys wanted to double your money this month, we are almost halfway there already this stream. Nice. We almost got it last stream. We had a good stream last stream as well. I think we were within like $6 or something, so we got really close. So we're streaking at the end of the month again, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, if we ever hit 25 in a single stream, then I'll double your money pretty much by gifting 5. So I'm not gonna like give you money, but I'll also gift out 5 memberships if that ever happens. Just however we get there, doesn't matter. $1 at a time, $2 at a time, super chats, memberships, whatever. Doesn't matter, just if it adds up, it adds up. We got 11 right now. Alright, there, hit the like, yada da, do. Let's, alright, let's see, did we lose or something? You're good for today, need a coin transfer? Okay. Got you, probably. I'm gonna have to, like, it's probably gonna be like 115-ish to like 315-ish is about what I got today. Got a lot going on. I'm hoping, man. You know me, I might be 130 and it might be 3. I don't know. I'm hoping. I want to see at least a couple frenzy PHs or something like that. Get a video out of it at least. Might take me a minute to set up the OBS and switch over to the laptop from the PS4. I might want to eat lunch. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I can play for at least an hour and a half or 2 hours, what I'm hoping. I would hate to play only for like an hour. That feels like not enough. You get to see 2 PHs. Well, maybe 3, I guess, because there's one sitting there. Let's do recommended medium save. I'm almost ready, y'all. Let's start this up. We got to do the spoilers too, so. Alright, details. Got that, got that, got that, got that. No. Got that. Yeah. Alright, think I'm good. Hit the like. Trey's here. Anytime after I get home from the gym today is good for me, no plans. Yeah, and I might be able to do something like tonight, maybe. You know how that goes. I get tired pretty quick. I'll have like a moment at like 9 or 8:30. I'll be like, let's play. But then if it's 45 minutes later, I'm like, I'm tired. If I'm not like already playing, pretty much. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do these spoilers while it's still auto-battling. Alright, so, spoilers for the upcoming week of September 22nd, 2025. It's the last full week of the month, for sure. We're gonna have to do the chatathon next. Oh my gosh, that might be horrible for me. I think Mrs. Sunny's off, like, next weekend. Oh no. I gotta do the chatathon next weekend, and I think she might be off work for her vacation. I don't know. I'm gonna shoot for the 27th for the chatathon. I'll let y'all know more information. That's a week from now, so just letting you know. Probably the 27th in the morning, but we'll see. I mean, we gotta do it. There's no way we can't do it. It's like a necessary thing, but shooting for the 27th of September. That's chatathon this month. Alright, so, next week we have a Mist of Scales week. That means Mist of Scales Under Spire, Mist of Scales Epic Trials, Mist of Scales Event Key Drop Table, Mist of Scales Weapons in the Soul Forge, Mist of Scales Glory Shop Troop. It's a Tower of Doom Guild event. Tower of Doom. Follow your scout's advice. Don't get boons unless you're a scout. Go for the lucks, the unlocks, the heroisms, the fireballs, the haste. Go to like at least floor 26. These days it's more like floor 30. But once you hit 26, you stop getting rewards as much as you would. You know, you don't get the scrolls. So Tower of Doom next week. I'll put out something on Monday for you for a team and for explain it again. Tuesday we have Dark Pits as our faction event. Wednesday, it's the flower. I don't know what that is. I'm losing track of the names of the pets. Mist of Scales Flower. Thursday, we have Assassin class event. And that weekend will be an expanded faction for it doesn't say. That's weird. Hold on. New Mythic Karakoth, Time of the Cursed God campaign, Axe of the Horde campaign, Guild Wars, Red Attack restrictions, set your keep, new cosmetic pet. They forgot to put what faction event it is this weekend. I don't know. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Some sort of expanded faction event next weekend. If I had to guess, it's probably Court of Foxes. No, we already had that one, didn't we? Maybe Umbral Nexus, something like that. I don't know. Or it's coming back around to Broken Spire, which would be like, I don't know, Fire Rift? I'm just guessing. I don't know. Probably wrong. But either one of the newest ones or one of the oldest ones. It could be Hall of Guardians, could be Fire Rift, could be Umbral Nexus. It's probably one of those. But that's the spoilers for next week. Mist of Scales week, that means Takshaka, Marilith, Urali, stuff like that. Tower of Doom, that means follow your scout. Dark Pits Tuesday, Pet Wednesday, Mist of Scales Flower. Thursday, Assassin class event. Weekend, expanded faction. It doesn't say anywhere what faction event it is. Yeah. That I can see on the September event calendar. If somebody wants to let me know which one it is. I don't see it. It's not jumping out at me. What faction it is. But I'm just guessing, like, based on what we've had recently, it's either one of the newest ones, and it's the last of the newest ones, or it's the oldest one, because we're going all the way back around. So I'm thinking Hall of Guardians or Umbral Nexus, something like that. What I would guess. Because what is the newest kingdom, like? Is it Nexus? Valpakia was before Nexus, right? We had Valpakia, we had Nexus. Hellcrag, maybe? Hellcrag's kind of new. It'd be one of those. Midnight. Maybe it's Midnight. We could probably check. Let's look at Midnight. I don't know why I'm doing this when I don't have very much time today. But let's look at Midnight. Is there 4 troops there? Nightmare Circus. Okay, it might be Nightmare Circus. I think it's Nightmare Circus that we're having. Because, does Umbral Nexus already have one? Yeah, it already has one. So it's got to be Nightmare Circus, now that I narrow it down. We already did Court of Foxes. We already got this one. It's definitely Nightmare Circus. So educated guess, or whatever you want to say. I think Nightmare Circus is what we're having next weekend. That'd be my guess. Alright, so that's the spoilers. Jets is here, Classic's here, how's it going? Let's just type that in the chat. The 2 things I want to put in the pinned comment. The chat-a-thon. Okay, I'll put that second. We are at 11 out of 25. And then I'll do Guild Wars right after this. 11 out of 25 toward free 5 gifted from me. And then chat-a-thon on 27th. Alright, there you go. There's my pinned comment. Now I won't talk about it as much. You can just read it with your own eyes. Okay. So let's do Guild Wars, man. Every time. Stressful. It's difficult. I know this week's pretty easy. You got Chrysanthrax, Tesla, Takshaka, Ruby Weapon, all that. But, I'm using a completely different team. That's just the way I am. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I'm not going to flip out. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. Flip out. I don't think I got this stat yet still. Dang it. We haven't played yesterday. Oh well. Alright, let's do Orpheus. Let's go to Guild. Go Guild Wars. Alright, your guild was defeated. We didn't even play. Did we fight them yesterday? I think they still got it wrong. Was it Shining Force 1? I don't think it was. I can't remember who we fought. I don't think it was them though. I think it was like Super Friends or something. I don't think it was Shining Force 1 though. We lost, and if we lost by like 400 points. Could you imagine just one more person went or won one more time? We lost by like 1 fight. That sucks. I went 5-0, so I couldn't do anything about that, but if somebody had won one more fight, we would have won probably. But it's alright. We're getting put where we need to be, the ELO system. Got this. Won't tell me like how my defense is doing. Let's see where... Ooh, we're fighting Bats Out of Hail. It's my old guild. They got some good people. I'm not gonna, you know. They got some good people in that guild. Just unfortunate. But some of them are weird. Like half of them are weirdos. A couple of them are good. And then I probably don't know the rest of them. They are in 34th. So who was it yesterday? I swear. It was the Super Friends, wasn't it? So why is it telling me that I fought somebody else? Still messed up, I guess. We got Bats Out of Hail today. 34th. Top 35 guild. I got any rewards? No. I think we've lost both days so far. War results. Yeah, see, it says Super Friends here, but it said we got defeated by somebody else on the screen that pops up. So we were 17th, they were 36. They scored 400 more points than us. Great. We had 33 people beat the gate. They had 34. How's that? Oh, what? So people went to the gate more than once, maybe? We had 11 beat the palace. They had 12 beat the palace. Once again, we defended our palace better than our opponent, but we still lost. That's where my defend team is. And then it still doesn't show, like, top player scores and wins and all that. I wish it did. Man. So close. And this, I don't know what the heck this is. This is my opponents, at least. These are my opponents, at least. That's kind of... I'm thinking this is right now, it's just doing, like, whoever did the most recent fight out there. I'm not sure, though. Wish it would just show, like, stuff that I care about instead of everything. Well, yeah, we got defeated both days. Dang. Alright, time to fight. Got the gate. We have 2 sets so far. We've had 15 people fight. Only 9 of them made it to the next. Yikes. Only 9 people made it to the next level. Then 8 people made it to the next level. And then 7 made it to the next, and only 5 made it to the palace. So this looks a little bit harder than yesterday. Alright, here we go. I got Orpheus on. We're fighting the Guardian, which was harder than I remember it being, since it has more stats now. So I want to be more careful. But let's just go. We gotta beat the gate. JM Rick's been a member for 38 months. Thank you so much. Josh, or Joe, sorry, Joe. Joe's been a member for 14 months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Alright, we got a green extra turn, but we have a purple above that, so we're going to do the purple. Do we want the blue, or do we want purple and purple? I don't know I think I'm just doing red and I don't know, red and blue maybe? I think I'm going to take blue. Blue. We're not frozen. Alright, we got green up here. Even though we don't use it, more elemental business. Elementalist. Got our Hatiran Scroll. This is... we're looking for that conversion. Yellow to skull and green to purple. Don't see it. So... we might skull bait them. They may or may not go for it, but... I think I'm going to take... usually I take yellow or brown early, so I'm going to take some brown, I think. Yeah, right here. Alright, we got Shegra, who we do have, so we could do that. Let's go. Kill that. Okay, we got our Hatiran Scroll right here. Had a green extra turn, but I really don't care when I got my conversion. Most of the time. Okay, we do have this. Do we have yellow to skull? No. Do we have green to purple? No. So let's just take it. 3 skulls. And... probably just hit them with skulls here. We don't have our conversion. And we win. That was pretty quick. Hey, I got Guild Paragon. Trophy earned. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean that I'm the Guild Paragon? Is that just the name of the achievement? Does it do anything? Like, what's that mean? Let me look at the latest news. Patch notes. Does it tell you? I don't think it even tells you how to get it. The achievement. Or, like, what's it for? Guild Paragon. Win 10 Guild Wars battles. Okay, so it's not anything too special. I'd already won 10. Okay, yeah, 10 wins in Guild Wars. Go to war results to check defense? I did. It wasn't there. Let's go check it, though. Alright, where at? Where does it show defense? Like this part? I want to know like exactly how my team is doing though. There's 3 different defenders at the palace, so I don't know if that's my team or somebody else's team that's winning those 3 fights. Based on the teams, I'm guessing it's my team, but I don't know. Where else would you go? Like right here, I won 3 here. Not just me, but can't click on anything here. Maybe it's a PlayStation problem. Yeah, and it doesn't tell, like, so if there's 3 people at the palace, I can't tell if my team won or lost. Just kind of still in general. A little bit better, but... Alright, where are we going to go? That's what we got to decide. How we want to get a set, so we want to turn them all to 3s. If we go down the bottom, there's only 1 2 on the bottom. If we go down the middle, there's no 2s down the middle. If we go up the top, we got 2 2s in the top. But they're probably, like, the layer is like dragons, right? So, but I always go the hardest way. Remember, I'm using a unique team. I'm not expecting to go undefeated this weekend. I'm facing hard guilds. I'm giving myself all the excuses right now. Because we're about to go to the top and go the hardest way. And, yeah. Alright, Fairy Ring. We got Elementalist. Uh-oh, we got Tannenbaum, Mistralis, Trick and Treat, Leprechaun. That's a real freaking team right there. Jeez. That's a real team. I hate Trick and Treat. Tannenbaum can really, like... Tannenbaum sucks for my team, too, because they entangle. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I should do that. That's like an actual team that's built to counter my team, pretty much. Like, Tannenbaum entangles and does triple damage to entangled, and I'm doing skulls. I don't know if it's smart for me to go that way for real. But if I go this way, I guess I could turn that 1 2 to a 3, and that would help. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to chicken out. Because this is just like a team I don't want to see. I don't want to see that. That's not good for us. Let's look at this one. Okay, that's a little better. I'm going to go this way. I'm sorry to chicken out a little bit, but it's not too bad. I'm still going to turn a 2 to a 3. Somebody's got to do it. Oh, I should have checked and seen if I should have changed my... Do I got Deluge on or Rock Solid? Okay. They're frozen on green. That's good. We're frozen, though, on red and brown. That's not good. Alright, we got purple right here. We got blue. We got a brown storm. Got yellow down here. That's usually what I look for, is yellow. We could get yellow, then red up top. It's brown storm, though. Could do blue, and then maybe get brown, too, if brown happens to fall. Or red could fall. Might be our best move right here. What are they going to do? They're going to do green to blue. So me taking blue off the board is also a good thing. Let's do that. And I got the brown and the red. Alright, we got Chegra. We're frozen, so... We are frozen, though. Well, we're gonna do a lot of damage, but then they might hit me back with a lot of damage. I think I gotta go for it, though. Come on! Killed it. Nice. And they're getting a bunch of turns. Uh-oh. Alright, yellow to skull. Alright, we got it. We got it right here. And that has nothing to do with red or... Oh, man, we got blue. We're frozen on blue, red, and brown. But we're not frozen on purple, so let's do that. A hit on their hero. I think we gotta do Chegra. Get some skull damage. Kill their hero. Kill their Wolf Garrick. Alright, we got Medal of Orpheus went off. Good. Shegra is like right here. But not enough. I can't cast it right now. So let's do this. Put a bunch of blue up there for us, I guess. Alright, so red to skull. It's like right here a little bit. Right here. Okay, yellow to skull. No. Green is all gone, so we can't do that. Probably just gonna flail and change the board up. I could Shegra, but I don't feel like I have it. Get rid of all those spirit gems too. Alright, now what do we got? We got this. And they're dead. Alright, we're gonna go to the barracks. Because I gotta at least turn that 2 to a 3. Or I feel like I'm not doing my job here. Guardian of Law, Essence of Evil, Guards Avatar, Circlet, and Hadley. Just a really good night team with Elementalist. Gotta do it! They got, let's see if we have Deluge on. We would need it here. We do. Alright. Let's go! You're driving. Autocorrects. I know, isn't that dumb? My phone does that. We got frozen again on our first slot. For green extra turn, though. Not frozen on green. Hopefully we do Elementalist, Guard's Avatar. That'd be nice. Or Guardian of Law. Got him. Got Guardian of Law. That's probably the best that could happen. Alright, we are frozen on brown. So this extra turn right here. Still a lot of mana, though. And I don't want them to get it. But they are also frozen on brown, so could do something else. Let's just look at all of our options. Okay, we got purple here. Got a brown storm. Got purple here. Got the purple into the brown. Which, might be a big red extra turn for them if I do that. If I do this, I think that makes a big... They're going to get a big old red extra turn, you know? So maybe I don't do that. Take red. Take just this purple. I don't know. I'm glad I looked at that because that would have been a big red extra turn for them, and they are not frozen on red if I do that. So just take this red here, I guess. I kind of want them to do that so I can get a... Well, then I'm frozen on red, so... I could just take the purple. That'll set up the brown, and then maybe they take it. Just gonna take a red. I don't know. Alright, Shegra's almost up. Now we can do it. Purple into brown. Okay, we got Shegra. It would right here if this turns to red. We're not frozen on purple though, so let's get that out of here. Got a Tier and Scroll. But do we have the conversion? Not there. Let's get rid of this brown. We're not frozen anymore. Okay, now we have it right here. Bye-bye, Guardian of Law. Shegra, are you with me? Shegra, are you with me? I'm here. Go right here, right here, right here. Right here, right here. It's pretty good. Let's go for it. Got it. Okay, Hatir and Scroll, are you with me? Yellow to Skull, no. Green to purple, no. Any extra turns? Don't really see any. I could kill their hero, though. That'd be pretty good. Let's just do that. Alright, yellow to skull? No. Green to purple? No. Let's flail it. They hit me, but they're entangled, so it didn't hurt very bad. We got CHRISSY here, maybe. We got it here, maybe. But that's it. Yellow to skull, no. Green to purple? Pretty close, but no. Guess I'll just risk the CHRISSY because they're entangled anyway. Didn't get it, but did some damage. Alright. Let's take this out of here. You can get blue and brown down here. We don't have a tier and scroll. We got purple and blue. We need blue and brown, though. We don't need purple right now. So let's get this. Got Mirage, and we have it. It's up top there, right here. But I'd rather get a tier and scroll. But I don't think we have it, so let's do it. And now we do. And they're dead! Let's go! Alright, here's the one we really need to win. This one will be worth more than winning at the palace. If I can win right here, this next one's worth not 1,000, but it'll get us to. I mean, I guess not. Never mind. But it'll turn this 2 to a 3, and then somebody else can go to the top, maybe. So forget what I said. It's not worth 1,000, but it could be in the future. We can turn it to a 3. Essence of Evil, Hindla, Grimborn Bloodeye, and Jotnar. Are they doing stuff that I need to splash damage and enemy true damage? So no, let's change it to rock solid. And let's go. Come on. My chat crashed. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Nobody's frozen. Nothing's happened so far. Hopefully we have a good first move. We want yellow, we want brown. Got a green storm. Got purple here. And maybe 2 green falls and we get an extra turn. Might be the best move. Got blue here, purple there. Yellow here. So there's no other move where it's going to cascade into like 2 matches, right? Oh, right here. We got yellow and purple. But that would give them a purple extra turn. So I'm going to take the purple and hope for like 2 green to fall. Nope. Okay. Got to go back to our brown and our yellow. We don't have either one though. So we should probably just keep going with our tier and scroll, I guess. We got purple up here. We got blue. Blue and brown. That's good. Could do that. Let's do that. Alright, a tier and scroll. Let's go. We got it. Start hitting them with some lycanthropy. Some floppy lycanthropy. We got CHRISSY for sure. Hitting that hero, we got this. Killed it. Mirage? No. Tier and scroll? Yes. Another kill. Mirage, no. Got this blue. Got this skull. Anything higher up? No. Well, actually, yes. Could move this. And then we get red extra turn. And I think the skull hit would still be there. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's do it. Smart, right? Now we can do this. And we got this. They're dead. CHRISSY is decent. Could go here. Could go here. Could go here. That's about it, though. Let's do it. They're entangled. And they're dead. Come on, we're at the palace now. Can we stay undefeated, or did we lose at the palace? These matches are awesome. Thanks, man. I try to entertain. I'm trying to do something a little bit different, you know? We're still scoring pretty high. We're still undefeated. Like, alright, here we go. Time for the palace. There's probably 3 defenders here. You know, they're probably not all exactly the same. We're hoping for a good one. This is against my old guild. I've already won 4 times. Like, they would probably hope that I would go 3-2 or 2-3 or something, but we've already gone 4-0 against them. See what they got here. Speedster. I've never heard of that person, so they must be newer. And they got Diamantina, Maelstrom Dagonath, Prismatic Orb, Diamantina. So they went with like Stellarix, Maelstrom Dagonath, I guess. All we got to do is hit them with a freeze and get our Deluge. We should be alright. Let's change it back to Deluge. But that Maelstrom Dagonath can definitely... Dude, that's a tough one. Sometimes people will switch to a boss killer just to take it out. Then I'd still have to deal with Diamantina. Alright, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Turn up. Let's go. And we got them frozen on Diamantina. That's a great start. We got red extra turns here on the board. That's good. Let's get it. Here's another one. We already killed their first slot. We got CHRISSY. Killed their second slot. Come on. Let's take it to where we get the blue as well. If we do this, we don't get the blue. If we do this, we get the blue. Now we got a tier and scroll. Flail it. Tier and scroll. Hero dead. Just 1 Diamantina left. CHRISSY? I think CHRISSY. Ooh, baby! Bats out of hell, former guild that kicked me out of the guild. I just smoked them 5-0, not even with Chrysantherax. And it's recorded on a live stream. Sorry, weirdos. But they are beating us. So wish we could beat them. I put us pretty close. We just need somebody to go over the top now. I know that's a little bit harder. I'm not gonna... No cap. You know, I went down the bottom. Somebody had to do it. But up top is the way to go if we want some points. We need to hit that Eerie and that layer. I just I ran into this Eerie or whatever, and the fairy ring, and it was a team that just super counters my team. So it would have been stupid of me. I would have got way less points. I would have lost right there maybe, and then I couldn't have went to the palace and got 500 points. So in my head, I did the smart move. I went down the bottom, still turned 1 to... That was a 2, and I turned it to a 3, but somebody else also did it. But I feel like that was the smart move. If I'd gone up top, I could have lost at the Eyrie, I could have lost at the Lair, I could have lost at the Fairy Ring, I could have lost at the Palace. That could have been disastrous, going up it this way with my team. Somebody else with Chrysantherax can probably take care of it. They would just go that way and get it. So now we have a chance to get one set right now, but somebody else just needs to go down the middle. So whoever's next, hopefully they go up the top, and then whoever's after that, hopefully they go down the middle, and then somebody else goes up the top, and we'll get like 2 more sets. We'll take 3 more people to get us 2,000 more points. That'd be cool. Alright, that was Guild Wars, and I gotta keep this stream pretty short today. Tyrion, yeah, I said happy birthday in Tacit stream, dude. It's all good. I saw you. I gave you a birthday wish in his stream. But yeah, happy birthday, man. It was it's my my daughter's birthday, my older daughter, my stepdaughter, and she doesn't live with us anymore. She lives with her dad. But we're gonna celebrate today. That's kind of what I got going on. So, what day was your birthday? Yesterday? So the 19th? 1 month after mine? Exactly 1 month, Tyrion? Why are we so similar? Your birthday's 1 month exactly after mine? But hers was the 16th, so... September birthdays. Anybody else got one? Thank you, JM Ricks. Thank you, Jets. Thank you, Joe. Alright, what do we got? How long have we been going? Only 40 minutes. So I'm going to go at least another... I'm going to go to the hour at least, y'all. I just got a busy day today. Unfortunate, because we're heading towards the end of the month, and I wish I could stream way longer. Alright, dude. My birthday is shared with your best friend. Alright, so I'm going to play the game normally, I guess, a little bit. I really need to. So let's check our XP booster. Let's change our medals to some sort of Nisha. And then we'll look at our XP booster. That's what I always do first. Complete a delve. Alright, I guess I'll do that. What do I do? City of Thieves. I don't want to do that. It's on level 500. What else? What about... I could just run away, then do it. It's only 3 fights. It's a pretty good one. Let's just get out of it, and then we'll do it. I could win right here, but I think it'd be faster for me to just retreat and then go to 50. If it was my Deathless team already set up, I would just do it. Alright, 3 fights, Chrysantherax to get our XP booster. Bang. Daughter on the 29th. Funky Town. Nice, bunch of September birthdays there. In my family, it's a bunch of August. And then we have 1 September. And we have June and July as well. A lot of summer. Cuddling up in the winter, I guess. Snuggling up and spooning in the winter to have a summer baby, I guess. I don't know. We got June, July, August, and September. Go away, demon. You suck. Alright, last fight. Pretty quick. Get that XP booster. Got a Medal of Anu on that I don't even need. Flame. Boom. And... it's done. Get out of here, Buccaneer. Demon's the other nothing burger. Demon and Buccaneer, both nothing burgers. You start writing down my nothing burgers. Got Demon. Buccaneer. Genie. I don't want to say them all, because then that'll be the video. One day when I have time to do extra videos. Sucks this month, because I think Mrs. Senny's taking a holiday at the end of the month. And it's just, like, weird for me to be streaming while she's here. 'Cause it's like, I don't know, she wants to relax and chill, and like, and then I'm streaming and telling her to be quiet and get out of the room, and it always feels weird. That's why I don't stream on Sunday. I do my video today for tomorrow. Like, I don't know. I'll have to do a bunch this week, like Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, all right, let's check our adventure board. Got gems, keys, and glory. I like all that. Pretty much same team. Tyrion with the 5. Thank you so much, man. We're super close again. We've been sniffing that thing. We've been sniffing it, sneaking up behind it. Sniffing its shoulder. Seeing what it's doing. Looking over its shoulder at its phone. Looking at all the weird texts. Yeah, I retyped it. We're close. Yesterday we got to 19 out of 25. Today we're at 16 out of 25. I would have to make it up to ya. If we do make it, I would have to make it up to ya on Monday, though. Monday, Tuesday. Bunk shares my oldest's birthday, 9/5, September Virgo, tend to be the most people born. Rumor has it could be, it's cold in December, winter. Yep. Get out of here, woman, I'm playing my games. Exactly. 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 I mean, she knows what's up, but she also knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows this is, like, something I do, and it's beneficial a little bit for the household, but she also knows that it's, like, way down, and it's not as valuable of a usage of my time anymore, and all that stuff. She knows way more than when anybody would know about the channel. I complain about it every day. Or I celebrate it. Depends. So if she wants to do something, or she wants to tell me not to stream, then probably not going to have a leg to stand on due to recent results. If I could say, yeah, but this, then she would probably be more receptive to it, but that's what I'm always saying, too. Like, I would love to just chill and stream and just do it as a hobby, and it's like when you have to tell other people, like, what you did today, and the results are very minuscule. Like, well, she's just like, well, why'd you do that? It's like me when she's at work and everybody sucks and she doesn't get a raise and they're asking way too much of her. I'm like, you need to ask for a raise, or like go get a different job or something like that. Or it's the same thing. Like, you just fight. You feel you're irritated for them and you want them to get what they deserve, and so not like a super bad thing. It's just like she's like, why even do it? Type stuff. Like, she don't get it. Depends, right? You just missed the comment that got me hooked to watching. Too busy counting the money. Choosing your streamer to follow is like being in the right prison gang. Yeah. Was that like a super old thing I said back in the day? I'd be saying funny stuff sometimes. Mostly when I'm like really irritated or I'm having a really good time. Like when I'm in the middle, you know what I mean? If I'm in a really good mood, then I get pretty goofy. And then if I'm in a really bad mood, I get real goofy. When I'm kind of in the middle, it's like, eh. Let's see. We did the dungeon. We failed it. It's okay. The venture board's done. XP booster's done. I need to work. Like, I'm just most interested right now in helping the guild out. more than anything. So let's do some more invasion. Like PvP we could definitely do. Like invasion will be there tomorrow, and I did do PvP yesterday, so we probably have some gold marks. So let's do this, And then we'll do invasion, maybe, if I have time. Alright, we got the same team. About to use Swift medals, because I haven't been doing as much PvP. And I have 35 of them. So I just want to win, I just want to get it done. Being in the right guild's like being in the right prison gang, yeah. Being in a good guild, it's kind of, you know. First guild you just join whatever. You gotta get in a guild, just join whatever guild. Doesn't really matter. As long as they're doing something. As long as it's not completely dead. Join your first guild and like nobody's talking, nobody's doing anything, everybody's got zeros, no one's giving anything, no one's doing the guild event, then yeah, then don't be in that one. But pretty much just join whatever you can for your first guild. Just to be in one, it's better than not being in one. Pretty quickly after that, once you get used to the game and... Man, we got this happening to us. We're entangled. We're gonna slowly knock them down, and we're frozen too, so that's not great. And they got double Takshaka, oh no. That's what I was worried about. Can summon though. I'm more likely to lose with this team and unrestricted than in Guild Wars, it seems. Probably take yellow to get up my weapon. Even though yellow is what I'm looking for my tier and scroll. Let's do this again. I think I changed their first slot to a beast. And I killed it. What's this do? Damage to an enemy. If an enemy is a demon, deal double damage. If the enemy dies. Okay. Yellow to skull, green to purple. No. Yellow to skull, green to purple. No. Let's do this again. I gotta kill some of Takshaka. I need to kill some Takshaka. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got this. And we got... Oh, we don't have Shagger anymore. We got this again. Alright, alright. See, that was hard. That was a hard fight right there. Got the job done, though, it looks like. That was harder than any of the Guild Wars fights. Let's just do this for now. And I just want to get them out of here. Oh, don't have it. Alright, let's keep hitting skulls on them. Do this. Yeah, your second guild, you really want to be like, you know, you get your further in the game a little bit. You got your kingdoms open, classes doing classes. You got the games, all the game modes open maybe, and then you go to your next guild where hopefully there's something going on. Like you're doing some of the guild event, you're getting some of the tasks done. Like you're expected to maybe do a little bit, but not get kicked out. They know, like, hey, most people that join this guild are still working on their kingdoms, so they're not going to kick you out for, like, not giving gold, but they might want you to, like, show some activity type of deal to your second guild. And you stay in that one pretty much until you get all your kingdoms done, the whole game open. And then once you're done doing all that, and you're, like, playing the game proper, day-to-day type of deal, then you would go to a better guild that actually has real requirements and really wants you to participate. Maybe you stack up a little bit of gold first so you have the gold. But yeah, you don't want like a guild leader that's a min-maxer that's overbearing. You don't want like a jerk. You don't want a super lazy one that never kicks people out. You don't want like a weirdo with weird rules that kicks you out for weird stuff. Well, it's hard sometimes because you'll have a guild leader that's super awesome. This is what happened to me in Bats Out of Hail and Mana Bombers. When I first joined Bats Out of Hail, we had an awesome guild leader, but then they moved on and like a new person took over and they were a weirdo. All right? And then I went to Mana Bombers. They had an awesome guild leader. And then they moved on, and then a weirdo became the guild leader. Like, it happens to me every time. Like, somebody that doesn't like me ends up taking over, and then I get kicked out. They just they nitpick me, they look for things. They watch the channel, see how many gems and gold I got and what I'm doing. Even though they can't see what anybody else is doing, it's not fair. And they just make up something. Which, you know, every time I've joined a better guild after I've got kicked out, so it's not that big of a deal. It's like almost forcing me to get into a better guild when I get complacent. But supposedly the guild I'm in now, the guild leader's super awesome. You know, DC's in the guild. Hopefully, just looking for a spot I can just stay now. Once you get to the top 25, it's just like, unless you're ambitious and you want to go to the #1 guild or something like that. For me, I just wanted to get in the top 25 and just stay in the same guild once I got there. You can see whether a guild is good or not based on, are they getting the guild events done? Are they getting to legendary tasks? Is the guild leader like recruiting and kicking people out? And is there a requirement? Is there a gold requirement? Is there a trophy requirement? Like, how high is it? That's how you can tell if you're in a good guild or not. If your guild is like not completing guild events, if your guild is not getting the legendary tasks, if your guild is letting like people with 0 score just stay in the guild for months and months, like that's a bad guild that you eventually need to get out of. I feel like there is a portion where you're a big fish in a small pond and you just don't get stuck doing that because it feels good. Definitely feels good to get first place all the time, but that's another thing. You want to be in a guild where there's better people than you. People scoring higher than you, people that are better at the game than you. It's just like, why join imagine a basketball team where you're the best person on the team. Like, that feels good, but you're probably not going to be the best team you can be. I'd rather there be, like, a way better person than me on the team. And I'll be, like, the 3rd best person, or the 2nd best person, or the 5th best person. Like, that means my team is really good, because I know how good I am. So if there's 2 or 3 people that are better than me, then we must be awesome. Never want to be the best person in your guild. I know it feels good. You can do it for a little bit, but don't get stuck in that trap. The other trap is making your own guild. That's horrible these days, but some people like already did it. They can't get out of it. Like, I get it. It's been a thing for a couple years, like, but for the last like 3-4 years, like, nobody should have started a guild. It's just too hard. With all the established guilds already out there, and just to recruit. Because you look like you're a rinky-dink, because you're a new guild. So it's harder to recruit. And then it's just other guilds have been around for so long that they're automatically higher than you and everything, and they'll get people to join easier. Just hard, you shouldn't do it. Come on with this fight. Where are we at? Green to skull, red or yellow to skull, green to purple. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. That down. Yellow to skull, green to purple. Green to skull. No? Alright. Got a kill, though. Release the gifted. Oh, did you do it? Oh, DC with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Mark Bolden, Mr. Z, the Professor, Frodo Baggins, Matt Larson. I think all people I know. And DC with the 5. Howdy, Cynical, and all you Center Squire members and lurkers too. Happy belated birthday, Tyrion. Hope you're enjoying yourself, whatever you get up to. Dude, Tyrion, like, didn't you get married recently too? Or engaged, whatever? I think you got married, right? And you had your birthday? Having a good time, bro. I need my luck to turn like that. Let's go. Release the gifted. We did it. Membership gifting. Send 5 now. Alright, I'll get rid of that unpinned message. See who it gets? Jay Shar, Cubone, Matthew Walls, Cortex, and Bubba Trouble. Are now sinners and one with the choir, we must pray. Yeah, DC, I went the bottom route because I ran into a team that was like Tannenbaum, and it was like, I don't know if you've been watching, but I turned I didn't go like the easiest road, but I turned a number to the next set, kind of. I went 5-0, I beat the Palace, but I should have went top road. I feel like I always feel like I need to do the hardest fights and turn the most to the next number. But it was just like the fight I would have had to have done I probably would have lost, and I felt like I had to do what I had to do there. I'm thinking about it though, like, of course, like, dang it, I should have went the top. 10 unwilling recipients. If you can't escape, others should be stuck here with you. Yep. Alright, what do we need? We need brown, we need yellow, we could take skulls. You go the route? Okay, good. Go top. For sure. It's probably hard though, man. It's there was a Tannenbaum there, which is probably not too bad for a Chrysantherax team. And then it's probably dragons, and then whatever they got at the Palace. The Palace team I fought wasn't that bad. It was like Diamantina, Maelstrom Dagonath. They set a wand and they set a Stellarix, so they had a Prismatic Orb and Diamantina, I think. Alright, we got this. Palace really wasn't that bad. They did kill my first slot, but then I just summoned something back in. I think that's what happened. Alright, we got this again. I didn't want to share my team to the guild this time, because I feel like Chrysantherax is probably way easier. I don't want to put everybody on hard mode, just because I'm on hard mode. Green to skull, no. Just do that. Green to skull, no. Let's just take skulls again, I guess. Still don't have it. Need some mana. Killing them though. Yeah, I got nitpicked for not getting boons. It was funny. People don't understand the Tower of Doom. It's crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, it's not everybody has to do it the same way. Like, there's some lower level guilds out there, but just know you're a lower level guild. Like, you have to do that because you need to get better, I guess. I don't know. If you need boons, you need to get better. Like, the scouts go first. So whatever everybody else is doing, the scouts should not expect them to be getting stats to help the scouts. Like, the scouts are going through first. So nothing anybody else does is going to really help the scouts, most likely. It might a little, like, but not really. It's not really going to help the scouts. And the only people that would need, like, a bunch of extra stats are people going to weird floor 50, 60, 70, which you shouldn't do anyway. So the whole, like, idea of getting boons is just so dumb to me. And the only people that should get them are scouts, because scouts have to go in every room. They just have to, so they have to get boons. So then they get the stats that are worth getting, because it's just like pity keys and stuff like that, where the first stat is only 1 scroll, but then the second stat costs 2, the third stat costs 3, the fourth stat costs 4. It just gets more expensive. And eventually you need 10 scrolls just to get 1 magic or whatever. Which, by the time that happens, it's like the scouts already probably as far as they're going to go anyway. Nobody else really needs those stats because they're just going to floor 26 or 30. I could think up some crazy situation where some person can be like, technically, you know, my guild sucks, so we need boons. That's all only thing I could think, like, why you would need boons. Because you suck. And it's really not going to help you as much as you think. I'm never, like, one magic's not going to make the difference between whether you're going to win or lose. Most likely, anyway. And to get that one magic, you're going to need 10 magic scrolls. You're going to waste 10 turns. You could have got a fireball scroll, a heroism scroll, something else that's way more useful. Most likely. Now it's weird they keep track of it because scouts go through all the rooms, they get all the easy to get stats, and now you got all the like soft cap easy to get stats that are worth getting because the scouts get them. So if you see somebody with a bunch of boons, they should be a scout. If they're not a scout, then they're just not following advice. It's so weird. If you have a bunch of boons, all that means is you did not take the scout's advice. You wasted the scout's time. I don't know why. Like somebody like gaslights these weird scouts into thinking that people not getting boons are not helping. Like they don't understand. They don't get it. What the people are really doing is ignoring everything. Like they're making everything they're doing worthless by just going in every room. The scout is going in every room, so you don't have to go in every room. That's the whole point. And then these people go in every room anyway to get boons. And now everything the scout did doesn't matter. So would the scout rather have one extra magic, or would they rather have like what they did actually matter? I think I'd rather have what I did actually matter and like save a bunch of people gems and turns and time. If you're gonna be the scout, you just gotta know. It's gonna cost me extra gems. It's gonna cost me extra time. You just know that when you do it. It's gonna be a little bit harder for me. You just know that when you start. If you're the scout, if you're a scout, it's gonna cost you extra gems, extra time, but it's to help the rest of the guild, so they don't have to go in every room. So they know exactly which room to go in. It's like think of some of the rooms. Think of like the armor room and like the HP room and those rooms. Think of those as like a bear trap is in that room, or like the boogeyman is in that room, or there's a false floor in that room, or there's a ghost in that room, or there's something crazy that sucks in that room. So they tell you, hey, there's a ghost in that room, don't go in there. But people still like kick down the door and run in there thinking they're doing something. Why would the scout tell you what's in every room if you're just going to go in every room anyway? Like, think about that. What's the point of the scout reporting and telling you what's in every single room if then everybody in the guild is just going to go in every single room anyway? Why would anybody report anything? What's the point? Everybody's just going in every room anyway, so who cares what's in each room? They're telling you, hey, this room, there's a pile of poop. This room, there's boogers on the wall. This room, there's an overflowing toilet that's clogged up. But this room is the key, where you get the key and you get to go to the next floor. So go in just that room. I'm saving you from seeing the poopy and the overflowing toilet and the booger collection. I'm saving you. You don't have to look at that. You don't have to go in there. I already went in there. I saw the booger collection. No one else needs to see the booger collection on the wall. Like, that's all it is. If you go in there, if you kick down the door, I'm going to go in here. Oh, kick down the door. I'm not going to listen. I'm not following your advice. I'm too curious. I want a bunch of boons. You're just kicking down a door to look at a booger collection, basically. And the scout's like, why'd you go in there? I told you there's a booger collection. It's nothing. There's nothing in there. I told you. I told 29 other people there's nothing in that room. And that's the whole point. I'm saving the whole guild 29 sigils. I'm saving the whole guild however much time that is times 29. There's nothing in there. Don't go in there. And people still kick down the door and charge in there. Ooh, look around. They're stupid. Gets on my nerves, for real. And then the scouts that go like to floor 80, like, what are you doing? Nobody's going to floor 80. So why are you scouting You're scouting for nothing, for no reason. You're going somewhere where nobody else is going to go, and you're telling them what's there and like warning them. There's a booger collection on floor 80. Well, who cares? I'm not going up there. I don't know, man. All I could think of is some super low level guild that they don't get it all the way done, so I don't know though. But nobody's going to go super high in that case. So why do you need extra stats if you're not even... If I was in a low-level guild, I would just hope that everybody would go to, like, floor 10 or something, or everybody would go to floor 15, or everybody in the guild would go to floor 20. I don't need 3 people going to floor 80. But, you know, get in a better guild if that's the case, because that sucks that you have to do all the work and go to floor 80. That's like I said, that means your guild sucks. You're in a sucky guild. You should go to a different guild. That's a good way to tell. If there's 2 people going to floor 80 and everybody else is going to floor 5, those 2 people going to floor 80 should join a better guild. And just leave all those slackers behind. It's supposed to be a collaborative effort, a team guild event where you're trying to save your guildmates time and gems and sigils. It's not supposed to be where 2 or 3 people put the whole guild on their back and go to floor 80 or something. Anyway, it just don't make sense to me for real. Like the boon thing and the going to floor 80 thing and getting mad about people not getting boons thing, like, really irritates me. It's like people don't understand, and then they get mad. They get mad at me because they don't understand. You know? Like my daughter or something, I'll be like trying to teach her math, and then she gets mad because, I don't know, she can't figure it out, like why the answer is the answer, but it is the answer. I'm giving you the right answer. I'm trying to explain it to you, but you're getting frustrated because you don't understand. It's the same thing. Like they're frustrated because they don't understand Tower of Doom. So they get mad at me just because I'm telling you how to do it right. And it's just like, well, just do it right next time. Like, you don't have to tell anybody. Like, hey, I got 50 boons this time. Like, don't brag about it. Just like, don't do it next time. Unless you're the scout. The scout, you're allowed to get boons. You're allowed to, because you got to go in every room, so you're going to get boons, because that's what's in, that's the booger collection. The boons are the booger collection. They got to go in there, they got to look at the dead body and tell everybody else, hey, you don't got to go in there. There's a body hanging in there. Don't go in there. Some people are just too curious, I guess. They got to look at it. Yeah, good job, DC. Let's go check it out. Let's go see DC's fine work. Gotta beat the bats out of hell, DC. They're annoying. I'll be mad. Nah, I won't really be mad, but you know, I would hope to beat them. They probably don't even know I'm in this guild. Not this. What do we do? This? Yeah! DC turned it to a 3! So if I was the next person, I'd probably go right down the middle, because that's a little bit easier, and you might as well turn those to 4s. Unless you're really good at the game, then go to the top, so somebody else can go down the middle. Just gotta turn those middle group of 3s into 4s now. So we need like a person to run straight down the middle, we need somebody to run across the top again. Streaking naked. Alright, am I not done with... What am I doing? Did I ever get done with this? Still got 2 fights? What's going on here? Yeah. I like getting the sets, but... You think I got kicked by Honest Rob fans? I don't know, dude. I think so too, for real. But no problem, Tyrion. Probably, dude. I don't even talk crap about him anymore. Like, it is what it is at this point. He made fun of how long it took me to get this amount of subscribers, and then 5-6 years later, I don't think he's passed me yet. If he has, he just did it. It's like, hurry up, dude. Like, pass me already. Like, you made fun of me, and then you couldn't pass me. Probably passed me by now, though. I don't even know. I don't even want to look at it for real. I think he's slowing down a little bit, too, though. Like, as far as doing content. He passed me up yet? Nope. Still. What are you waiting for? Come on, man. He's getting close. He ain't there yet, though. I think it was Beg for Mercy. Beg for Mercy was having an argument with him, and he was talking all this crap about me. About how I've been doing it for this long, and I only got this many subscribers. You've now been doing it for the same amount of time as me, pretty much. And you still haven't passed me yet, so... making fun of yourself. Was pass me already. I don't care. Pass me, bro. Just hurry up. Taking too long. It's getting annoying. I've been ahead of you for 10 years now. Like, just pass me already. Let's see. Yeah, you never know who's in a guild and, like, they're weird or not like that. Who really cares? It's all fun and games and jokes and competition, and it's not that serious. It's like a Taylor Swift fan fighting a Sabrina Carpenter fan. Like, who cares, dude? You care that much? You're not even Sabrina, and you're not even Taylor. But you're going to get so mad that you're going to fist fight each other about it? Taylor's better. Nuh-uh, Sabrina. And they start fighting. They pull each other's hair and slap. You're that invested in it that you're going to kick me out of a guild for it? That's strange. You're really on that person's nuts then. That's weird. A person you don't even really know. Even weirder. You know, be on somebody's nuts like you don't even really know. Like, for real? You don't know. They could be a horrible, disgusting person offline. Alright, do we have a tier and scroll? No. We have Miraji? I feel like I've been doing these Citadel Wars for like an hour. Probably because I've been talking. Stop bullying the old people. Yeah, that was the other thing. Now, that was their main excuse, I think. I was bullying old people. I never mentioned anybody in specific, and I don't know how old you are. First of all, if we were in a court of law, and they said, Cynical was bullying old people. First of all, how old am I? You don't even know. I could be 80. Second of all, I don't know how old you are. I don't even know your real name. Person, stranger in my old guild. How do I know? I don't know how old you are. Like, I don't even know who you are. I don't know what you look like. I don't know if you're wearing pants or shorts. I don't know if you have a house or an apartment. I don't know if you drive a car or a truck. I don't know how old you are. So how can I bully people for their age when I don't even know how old they are? Which I didn't even do. You guys know. I feel like the older you are, the cooler you are, for real. I say it's like the game of life, and you're winning. Every year you get older, you're just winning. You survived. Some people die when they're 20. Some people die when they're 30. Some people die when they're 40. If you're 50, 60, 70, 80, you're winning. That's how you go back on all my videos. That's what I always say. Why would I all of a sudden start bullying people for their age? That's so stupid. I'm not that dumb. I'm going to be that old one day. I'm not even that young right now. That'd be dumb. That'd be like me being super obese and then making fun of people for being fat or something. That was ridiculous. That was like their made-up reason. It's kind of like when I got my last job. They tried to say I was late all the time and I wasn't completing my work. And it was a whole bunch of like bullshit. And they were trying to get me to sign it. Like when it's a long time ago when I got laid off or whatever. They made up all these complete bullshit because they just didn't want me there. They were trying to put somebody else in my position. He was like he was literally the boss's friend. The boss's best friend's friend or something, and they were trying to they wanted him in my spot. And I would never do anything to get fired or let go. So they just made up a bunch of crap that I was like, "What is this? What are you talking about?" They're like, "Just sign it." Like, no, I'm not signing this. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to sign a bunch of lies about myself. You kidding me? That's what people do. They'll just make up something to tell everybody else, you know. Why'd you kick him out? Oh, he was bullying old people. Just something they can say to everybody else in the guild if anybody asks, like, why. Alright, I need gold marks. What time is it? 12:42? Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta go, y'all. I know. I'll have to make it up to you. I just got a crazy busy day today. It's my daughter's birthday celebration. Not technically her birthday, but it's when we're celebrating. I gotta go pick her up. I gotta get the present still. I gotta get the cake still. I gotta pick her up. I gotta pick up Mrs. Henny. I gotta pick the other one up from work. I got a bunch going on today, so I'll make it up to y'all, though, on Monday, Tuesday. Because y'all crushed it. DC ran in the freaking garage. He ripped the garage door off the hinges. He jump-started the train. Put a tire on it. Jumped in there with Sauna and Trey. They actually drove it through the garage door. They put down the pimp juice in the garage and did a burnout in the garage, and then they just blasted through the garage door. And now we're cruising. We did a burnout finally. We got the train back together, and we did a burnout. We blasted through the garage door. It was halfway open, so busted it down. We're going to have to fix it later, but we don't care right now. We're just trying to get out of it. We're trying to get going. So, jumped in there, hot wired it. Put down the pimp juice, did a burnout, welded on the fart can, all that good stuff, then blasted through the door like the Kool-Aid man. Yeah, thank you, Tyrion. Yeah, not me either, really, Tyrion. Like, my stepkids call me Dad, and it's because I've been there their whole lives, pretty much. I have been. I've been there their whole lives. I have a weird situation. Probably very similar. So, I don't know. It's not weird, but it's just a unique situation, kind of. Me and Mrs. Henny had one when we were really young, and then we broke up for 3 to 5 years, and then we got back together and had another one, and we've been back for 10 years or so. So that's why. But I've been around their whole lives and stuff. You've been meaning to tell me this is one of those weeks. Archdukey is actually pretty good with the magic buffs from different demons and blighted lands. Mine is basically an insta-kill. Oh, nice. He just keeps pacing you and yelling on your left. You did almost 2 cycles of Doom weapons to make sure I could max up to 2 Doom weapons, which was mad gem spending. Now Orbs made that a complete waste, thankfully. Our biggest TOD week, my guild has scouted up to floor 300 plus. The scout went to nearly 400, I think. I did up to almost floor 200. This was back when the only way to get the Doom scrolls was spending gems. Right, like everything changes, right? Back then, I never was so crazy about this. That's what happens in Gems of War, though. You know what I mean? That's where all the, I feel like all the arguments come from. A lot of them. There was a way we did things 3 to 4 years ago, and now there's an easier way these days, and people are still stuck on those 3 to 4 years ago ways. Either they're watching old videos, or they got, I don't know what's going on, or I don't know. But I keep it updated, whether or not I'm going to get views for it or not. I just try to tell you, like, okay, this is the way we do it now. It's not the way we used to do it. Even though the old way, I'd probably get more views. We don't have to go to floor 1,000,000 in the Tower of Doom anymore. Just like Tyrion said, there's orbs now. You don't have to get a bunch of scrolls. You have to buy a bunch of scrolls in the shop, and then you have a bunch of turns, and you might as well use them in the Tower of Doom. The leaderboard sucks, and on top of everything else, if this was any other event, somebody could say, well, what about the leaderboard? Why would I not want to win the leaderboard? This is the only leaderboard that's, like, stupid to win it. It's dumb. You're going to spend more gems winning it than you get back for winning it. It's a net negative. It's stupid. There's no excuse for real. I try to keep thinking of one. I try to keep thinking of an excuse for people like go to floor 8,000,000 and get 1,000,000 boons, but I just can't think of one these days. There's not really a good excuse. And then, but they get mad. They get mad about me trying to save them time and gems. It's so weird. That's all I'm trying to do is save you time and gems, and you get mad. People get mad. It's weird. And then the soul farming and the gold farming and the metal farming. Everybody's stuck on metal farming right now. Eventually they'll get it. Just like gold farming and soul farming, people are slowly coming around to the idea that you don't really have to do that as much anymore. Eventually it's going to be metal farming that people come around to the idea that you don't really have to do that anymore. Maybe they'll figure out Tower of Doom and not having to get boons or go to the floor 8,000,000. Like I'm just trying to help by, okay, you don't have to do this. It's faster now. You can do this. You don't have to waste your time. You don't have to waste your gems. But for some reason, they still want to do it the hard way, and they still want to look at, like, old view farming videos or something. I don't know what they're doing. Spend 1,000 so we can get 900 back. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think we do, Tyrion. You're like a doppelganger of mine. Or I'm your doppelganger. Yeah, dude, that's pretty much... Me and her had one when we were super young. We broke up for 3 to 5 years, did our own thing, and then we got back, and we've been back for 10 years. And we had another one. Taylor Swift, yeah, we'll be blaring that. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. Have a good one, you're the best. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Check it about the channel down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. DC United, Tyrion Shark. DC with the set, let's go. Tyrion with the birthday, come on. Tyrion, we got Jets in the house. Riling me up, but you're probably right. I liked it. I like when people, I like it. You start a rant off, you can check that off your bingo card. You triggered a rant. Tyrion did too with the Tower of Doom, so you both got a bingo card. I did 5 gifted because you guys are awesome and you hit the goal. DC with the 5 gifted. Appreciate it so much, man. My mouse is being weird. My chat crashed. Trey started it off with the... Well, Sauna actually started it off with the 5 on the Ghost Train. Then Trey came in here with the 6. We have some, you know, Jam, Ricks, and Joe, both of y'all. Appreciate you. Wasn't like a today thing, but it still helps a lot. Tyrion with the 5. Giving me a present for his birthday. And then DC with all those. Amazing, man. Appreciate it. Burning out Kool-Aid Man through the garage door. Top fans. So YouTube determines this. They say Trey is number 1 with 375. They say Tyrion's number 2 and tied with DC for 2nd. And 3rd place is a big old tie between Jam Ricks, Jets, and Funky Town. We had a sausage party today. We got to do it. Whenever I say that, it's never a bad thing. We're going to rip off our track pants and party boy dance. Alright, y'all. Hard to die team with all my max pet stats. 104th chance to kill. I realize many will have lower. Where are you using that at? Like Underspire or something? I'm doing the dragon from the underworld, you know. Underspire? Okay. I might try it. It'd be a good thing to switch to, definitely, like, after the 4th dragon, maybe. I'll keep it in mind. Fernax, Archduke, Hero, Diabolist, Amnesia. If anybody's going deep in the Underspire, that's probably... might be a little bit better than the one I'm using. Mine's more for, like, the first 4 dragons. I think mine will work the whole way, don't get me wrong, but... I might switch to Archdukey for, like, the 5th, 6th, 7th dragon, just for the record. I think he's right. He might be right. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out. Thanks, DC. Thanks, Tyrion. Thanks, Trey. Thanks, Sana. All the members. All the lurkers. All the people watching after. We'll see ya. Monday.